G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's August the 9th, 2023. This is the nat gas price update. Now first off on the daily chart, you can see here we did break through this minor resistance at 27.86 and it's moving closer to our key resistance here at 29.30. Now you'll notice on the CCI still making an advancement on the daily chart, and also we have a bit of a slightly uptick from the oversold territory on the stochastic, and I'll expand that. You can see there it's been fluctuating down there pretty flat for a couple of months now, but it's making a bit of an upturn from the oversold territory on the stochastic. So that's a positive, I guess, if you're going long on the nat gas price. Now on the hourly, more closely, again you can see that minor resistance, and it's broken through that since our last update. Our last update, it did bounce off that and made a slight retrace, and there's our key resistance up there at 29.30. But you'll notice here as well, this is now forming this minor resistance is forming, so I'm going to move that to that level there. And that's our new minor resistance. I'm going to keep that major resistance up there. And the reason for that is also adding to that case is this bearish CCI divergence versus the price. So that's a slight difference between the price movement and the potential downturn. Now, we're not saying it's going to be a major downturn. It could just be a small retracement, very similar to this one. It could come down only around a 23 to 38% level, possibly at the very least. So let's just draw a Fibonacci in that range. So if I was going to place a short-term target on it, to be conservative, I'd probably put something between the 23% and down to the 38% at the very least. Now, obviously, if it breaks below the 61%, that's always a key area to look out for, in which case it'll probably come and land on this descending diagonal line here. You'll notice back here between that high and low on that Fibonacci, once it broke above that 61%, it went further to the upside. So that's why that 61% is key. I'll delete that one just to avoid confusion. There was another retrace which it hit back here, hit our target back here. I'll keep that in here just for history purposes. So again, we expect it to come down probably to at least this area, and that's our target range for at least a bit of a retrace on the downside in accordance with this bearish CCI. You'll notice also on the stochastic it's reached the overbought, and it's potentially going to turn down as well in line with this minor resistance. So again, that's where we are on the daily and hourly nat gas price. To get more insight, support us more on Patreon, where links in the description below, where we also do weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Thanks for watching.